Before I even begin, I need you to stop what you're doing. I need you to actually pause. Because what I'm picking up on right now, the energy that is coming through for you in this moment, it is not something that Spirit is allowing me to skip over or sugarcoat. This is not a regular reading. This is not just another message. Spirit pulled you here today because there is something happening in your love life right now that you have not been fully shown yet, and they want you to see it. All of it. The truth of it. So take a breath, get comfortable, and let's go. The very first thing that hits me when I tune into your energy is this feeling of waiting. Like you have been in this holding pattern. And I don't just mean casually waiting. I mean you have been patient in a way that has quietly worn you down. You've been going about your life, doing what you're supposed to do, showing up for everyone else, and in the back of your mind there is this question that never fully goes away. Is it ever going to happen for me? And Spirit is not letting me move past that without addressing it directly because they are saying, that question, that ache, that silent wondering, it is about to be answered. And the answer is going to shake you in the best possible way. But here's what I also need to warn you about, because this reading is called a warning for a reason. There is an energy around you right now, in your love life specifically, that is moving in two very different directions at the same time. On one side, you have something absolutely beautiful building. Something real. Something that has roots to it. And on the other side, there is an illusion. There is something or someone that has been taking up space in your heart that Spirit is actively trying to clear out. And they are warning you because those two things, the real thing and the illusion, they look similar on the surface. They feel similar sometimes. And if you are not paying attention, if you are not grounded in what you actually deserve, you could miss what's real while holding on to what isn't. So let's talk about the person who is coming in or who is already circling your life right now. This person, and I feel this very strongly, has been watching you in a way that you are not fully aware of. Not in a strange way. In a quiet, observant, deeply intentional way. This is someone who doesn't speak carelessly. They don't say things they don't mean. And when they look at you, even when you're not looking back, something moves inside of them. I keep getting this image of someone who keeps their feelings protected like they are something precious. They don't throw their heart around. They never have. But with you, something cracked open in them and they haven't been able to close it back. Spirit is showing me that this person thinks about you in moments when there's nothing to distract them. Quiet moments. Night time. The middle of an ordinary day. You just appear in their mind and it's not something they can control anymore. They've tried. That is the part they haven't told you. They have tried to talk themselves out of these feelings because something about the depth of what they feel for you actually scares them. Not because they don't want it. Because they do. More than they are ready to say out loud just yet. And here is where Spirit is warning you. Do not pull away right now. Because what I'm also sensing is that your instinct when you feel someone pulling back slightly, when you feel that distance or that wall, your instinct is to protect yourself by stepping back too. And I understand why. You have had to protect yourself before. You have been in situations where you gave your energy freely and it was not honored. That history is real and it is valid. But what Spirit is saying is that this moment, this energy, this person, it is not the same story. And if you respond from that old wound, you may create distance between yourself and something that was actually meant for you. Let me go deeper because there is more here. The warning that Spirit is trying to get through to you is also about something you've been holding in your heart recently. There is a situation, and some of you know exactly what I'm talking about, where you have been giving your energy to someone or something that is not matching your frequency. It might be an old connection that has never fully closed. It might be someone who keeps coming back just enough to make you feel like there's hope, and then disappears just enough to keep you confused. Spirit is naming this directly because they are frustrated on your behalf. They are watching you pour into something that has a leak in it. And no matter how much you give, it is never going to fill up. That is the warning. That situation is not your future. It is a distraction from your future. And I need you to actually sit with that because I feel some of you have known this for a while. Deep down you have felt it. There has been a quiet knowing inside you that this particular connection, this particular back and forth, this particular cycle, it is not leading anywhere new. It is the same room with different furniture. And every time you walk back into it, you leave feeling a little more hollow than before. Spirit is saying enough. They are not saying this to be harsh. They are saying it because they can see what is waiting for you on the other side of letting that go, and it is so far beyond what that draining situation could ever offer you. Let me tell you what I keep feeling when I think about your actual love story. The one that is meant for you. There is a depth of partnership coming in for you that you have not experienced before. Not just romance. Not just attraction. But the kind of connection where someone actually sees the parts of you that you have been afraid to show. The parts you've tucked away because in past experiences, those parts were used against you or simply ignored. What's coming is not that. What's coming is someone who finds exactly those hidden parts of you and says this. This is what I was looking for. This is the part of you that made me sure. I also keep sensing that this connection is going to come with a level of stability that is going to feel almost foreign to you at first. Because if you have been in cycles of inconsistency, if you have been in situations where you never quite knew where you stood, then steadiness is going to feel unusual. Even suspicious to your nervous system. And Spirit is asking you to not let that unfamiliarity cause you to self-sabotage. The consistency is real. The peace is real. Let yourself receive it. Now let me talk about what Spirit is showing me about your energy right now, in this season, because it matters. You are in a period of transformation whether you feel it dramatically or not. Something is shifting in the way you see yourself in relationships. Some of you have recently had a moment, a quiet, private moment, where you looked at a pattern in your love life and you finally understood your role in it. Not in a self-blaming way. In a self-aware way. That realization, that clarity you had, that is not small. That is the kind of inner work that changes the entire trajectory of what you attract. Spirit is honoring that. They are saying that shift in awareness opened a new door. And on the other side of that door is a love experience that matches who you are becoming, not who you used to be. But here is another layer of the warning, and I don't want to rush past this. There is someone in your love life energy, it could be someone present, it could be someone from the past trying to resurface, who is not being fully honest with you. And what I mean by that is not necessarily that they are lying outright. It's more subtle than that. It's that they are letting you believe something that they know in their heart is not entirely true. They are allowing you to hope in a direction that they privately know they cannot follow you in. And Spirit is flagging this because your time is precious. Your heart is precious. And you deserve someone who has the courage to be honest with you even when that honesty is uncomfortable for them. So if there is someone in your current situation who feels off in a way you can't quite name, trust that feeling. You are not paranoid. You are not being too sensitive. You are spiritually aware, and something in you has already detected an incongruence between what this person presents and what they actually feel. Do not argue yourself out of your own intuition to keep the peace. Let me tell you what I want you to know about who you are, because Spirit is pouring this in so strongly right now. You carry something that cannot be manufactured. It is not just the way you look or the things you've accomplished. It is something in your spirit that people feel before they understand it. The right people, the ones who are truly meant to walk beside you, they sense it immediately. It stops them in their tracks. It makes them pay attention in a way they're not used to paying attention. You are someone who affects people on a soul level, and most of the time you have absolutely no idea it is happening. And that is exactly why you have attracted both the real and the counterfeit. Because what you carry is powerful, and not everyone who is drawn to it has the capacity to honor it. Some people come close to you because you make them feel something they've been searching for, but they don't have the inner foundation to sustain what you need. That is not your failure. That is a mismatch. And Spirit has been redirecting those mismatches consistently even when it hurt. Especially when it hurt. Every door that closed, every person who left, every connection that faded, Spirit guided that. Because they are preserving you. Preserving you for what? Let me tell you. What is coming into your love life is someone who does not just want you at your most glittering. They want to be there on your hardest days. They want to sit with you when you're uncertain. When you're overthinking everything at 2 in the morning. When you're not performing or presenting, just existing, that is the version of you they are most drawn to. And that might be completely new to you. Because so many people before have loved what you do or how you make them feel, but this one is going to love who you are. I keep getting the feeling of something returning. For some of you, a conversation is coming that has been a long time overdue. A moment of real honesty between you and someone important to you. Words that have been swallowed for too long are going to finally surface. And when they do, it is going to rearrange things. It is going to clarify something you have needed clarity on for longer than you've admitted. Some of you are going to cry. Not from sadness, necessarily. From relief. From finally knowing. The warning about your love life, the thing Spirit most wants you to take seriously right now, is this. Do not go backwards. I feel this with everything in me. There is a pull. There is a temptation, maybe already sitting in your phone or in the back of your mind, to return to something familiar. To reach back towards something that is comfortable even though you know it does not truly serve you. Spirit is blocking that path. They are standing in front of it, arms out, saying this is not the way. The familiar thing is not the right thing. And if you go back there, you are not just delaying your love story, you are actively walking away from it. The love that is meant for you requires a version of you that has released the past. Not perfectly. Not all at once. But enough. Enough that there is space. Enough that when the right energy appears, you are not too crowded by old grief to receive it. For some of you watching this, the person Spirit has been preparing for you is closer than you think. They are not years away. There is a conversation, a moment, an intersection coming in the near future that is going to feel like something clicked into place. Like a key in a lock that finally turns. And you are going to look back on this time, this exact season you are in right now, and you are going to understand why everything happened the way it did. Why you had to wait. Why certain people had to leave. Why certain things fell apart when you didn't want them to. It was always leading here. Spirit's final message for you in this reading is one I want you to carry with you beyond today. You are not difficult to love. You have believed that at some point. Maybe you still believe it quietly in moments of doubt. You have wondered if maybe you ask for too much, or feel too deeply, or need too much consistency and honesty for someone to truly stay. Spirit is correcting that belief right now. You do not ask for too much. You have simply been asking the wrong people. And the right person, when they arrive, and they are arriving, is going to make you understand that everything you are, everything you need, everything you bring to a love, is not a burden. It is a gift. And they are going to receive it like one. Trust what you feel. Trust the warnings your own spirit has been sending you. And trust that what is coming is so much better than what you've been holding on to. This was your reading. I love you. Take care of your heart. It is worth protecting.